Hello everyone, it's me Ultra Blader back again with another Lego Beyblade review, and in this video I'm going to finally be reviewing one of the Power System Beyblades. And the first one I decided to review is going to be called Chaos Lysander, which is a left spinning balance type Beyblade. So yeah, let's get right into the review right after this. Alright, so before I get into the review and all, let me go over the system real quick. So here we have the layer, the disc, and the driver. It's that simple. You might be wondering how this is a part of the same system that Recency was a part of. Well, that's because I actually did an interesting thing where I made some bays single thickness and have 3 parts, and I made other bays double thickness and have only 2 parts. And you'll see that in the later reviews I do. So yeah, now let's review the layer first. Alright, so starting off with Chaos Lysander, it has a pretty interesting shape. It's pretty round, yet pretty ovular, with these 2 red and gray blades. It also has some pretty decent defense potential with these curved pieces. How I actually achieved this shape was I used those like 2x2 plates with the studs on the side, and I used these 2 brackets. And yeah, I also used these like slope pieces. They kind of look like horse heads, I guess. That's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, it has some red, some gray, and some trans red. Yeah, now let's go over to the disc. And next up we have the disc, which is called Clash. Overall, it follows the same shape as the layer, just some parts are different, like this slope here, and these studs on the side from these brackets. Yeah, it has the same color scheme as the layer. It has 2 studs for the driver connection. Yeah, now let's move on to the driver. And lastly, we have the driver, which is called Prevail. Yeah, pretty basic concept. It's just this bolt stud that, when taken off, it becomes shorter and more aggressive. Yeah, for like an attack and defense mode. So yeah, now let's put the bay together. So another interesting thing with this Beyblade is that you can align these pieces, or you can have them be turned, and they like make the layer more round, which works best with the like bolt stud defense mode. So yeah, now let's move on to the test launch and test battles. Alright, so here I have Chaos Lysander at the Pro Series Beyblade Stadium. Let's do 1 test launch with the attachment and 1 test launch without it. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Now without the attachment. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, it's moving pretty fast. Alright, so first up I'm going to be battling it against Recency. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. 3 big hits and it gets knocked out. Alright, second battle. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Oh my goodness. Alright, next up I'm going to be battling it against Blaze Sword Flame. Let's see how this goes. This time it's going to be without its attachment. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Oh jeez. And it got knocked out. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, I guess they're stalling. And it lost again. Alright, so lastly I'm going to be battling it up against Explosive Tarragon with the attachment on and with the disc in round mode. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Pretty big hit, but it wasn't enough to do anything. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Let it rip. Alright, it's good. And I'm going to call that a tie. Alright, so that's going to be it for my review of Chaos Lysander, and that's also going to be it for the introduction to the power system. Overall, this thing was okay at best. It could get some pretty decent outspins, but overall it's really light. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and thanks for watching.